no electric, no, don't worry about turning anything at the panel?
Nope, you can do it that way, or you can use the screen on the inverter.
I think this might be the easier for me.
Yeah, I mean, green button, red button.
Okay, we're with Cole. He's doing the yearly maintenance on the solar. Generator is running. Cole, can you go over the height of the water? Just show me.
Usually it's like 1/4 inch down, but I know it's hard to without a light too. Got my flashlight. See how it's kind of still down below the
the bottom of the tag.
Yep.
Tag? 1/4 inch below that.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. I got it.
And then,
you know, that's good for boats and everything. Right?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much the same, universal.
Okay.
Do you have like paper? Do you have like paper towel?
Hell yeah. Okay. Hold on.
And you paper towel?
Hell yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Like,
talking, working perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So I did, when I put it back in auto up there, it did automatically start and stop from here. So like I said last time, you just go to the gen, hit on if you like knew you were going to use it, but then put it back in auto after, and it did have a cool down cycle. So it took, yep, so it did take a couple of minutes for it to do that, and then it kicked back over to the
Now we're talking about using this generator from here.
Yep.
I would push gen, and then what, on?
On.
And that's all?
Yep. That's if you wanted to, if you knew you're going to be using something with a high load.
Right.
Or and then if it's not in on, it should be in auto, because this will tell it to kick on and off. So like once you're done using it, just put it back in auto, you know, so you can just...
How do I, oh, so I go ahead, you should.
So pretend, you know, you turned it on, click generator's running, it goes back to the screen, you're done doing whatever you're doing, go right back to the same screen, and then
what, do I have to take it off auto?
Nope, if you want it on, you hit on. But you don't want it off, you want it in auto. Either on or auto. Off isn't used, really.
All right, turn the generator on, can you?
Yeah. So you hear it click in there, it'll start.
You just put
starting,
on?
Yep.
You didn't even press generator, no? You just pressed on?
It's because we were already in that menu. So like, if it's off right now, you just hit gen, on, and then it would start. And then you're done using your equipment or whatever, you come back to gen.
Wait, oh, you hit back.
Yep.
You hit the back button.
Yeah, that just brings you back to the main screen.
Okay.
And then so from this screen, the main screen, you could hit gen again, and then you just put it back in auto. And it'll say auto right there, highlighted.
Okay, so now it'll turn off by itself.
Yep.
It's got a cool down mode.
Yep.
Oh, look, it switched to gen.
So right now, because it's running off the generator technically, until that cool down is over, it'll stay gen, then it'll kick back to the inverter automatically. So that way you won't have any downtime without power.
It's pretty easy, right?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's maintenance free. You know, you set it and forget it kind of deal, which is nice.
Okay. What are these?
This is just like the scroll pad, so like lock or whatever, the installer would get in and they can control settings and stuff.
Oh. Are you going to set that up for the exercise or no?
I tried and that generator doesn't do it.
It doesn't?
No, I didn't. I think this will do it automatically on its own, because I couldn't do it from the generator. So I'm sure when Brock set this up, he'll have it. You said it doesn't exercise, but it just has it kick on when it's needed.
Oh,
so
it may already be programmed?
Yeah, exactly. But that battery up there too, the generator will keep that battery charged.
Oh, it will?
Yeah.
So I don't have to take that out in the winter?
Exactly, because there's a line right from this inverter up to that battery.
So if I did turn the inverter, so I have to have the system on though, completely on for that to charge? Or
you can have the inverter off.
And that battery will still charge?
Yep, because the solar will keep it charged, because it's all hooked up in here.
The solar will keep these batteries and that battery for?
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's why I took the battery out.
Oh no, yep. That one it's like a tender. It just keeps it charged through the year pretty much.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like if something crazy happens, you're gone for a month, and half the month there was nothing. You don't want your batteries to freeze. That will kick on and kind of run through its cycle.
Right.
Whether it be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it'll make sure your battery's happy, and it'll make sure that battery's happy.
Oh, that's good. So. See, I didn't do that last year, but everything's fine, right? I'm sure
everything's fine.
I'm sure the solar kept up. Well, we turned it on in March.
Yeah.
Me and Brock turned it on in March.
Yeah, it was
early.
Yeah.
There was 20 inches of snow on the ground when we turned it on.
And like he probably just turned the inverter off. So when you shut, like if you leave, you shut this big breaker off, and that will kill the power to everything. Or you can leave it on. It's completely up to you.
I think I'm gonna leave it on.
A lot of the people that we do work for only come out like 2 months of the year, if that, like maybe 2 weeks of the year. So we shut it off.
Yeah.
Because it's just wasting power at that point. It'll at least keep the batteries happy for that time.
Yeah.
And the generator's still doing its cool down, or whatever. But
okay.
We can shut it off so that way it'll automatically do it, and then we'll kick it. I all I did was force it back to solar by shutting it off.
But it's still doing its cool down anyway.
Yep. And so it kicked back to inverter.
Got it.
But it still says manual.
Oh.
Once that shuts off, it's back to auto.
Will it automatically turn back to auto?
It won't, unfortunately. But with auto, well, I just shut it off and it'll take, a second or so. Because I sat here and waited for its cycle. It was like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, I know it is.
2-3 minutes.
All right. Now, are you guys gonna bill me, or I have to pay now?
No, I don't take any money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never take. We don't have to take money.
They know that I'm gonna pay.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. Some people don't.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I wouldn't have this system in here if I didn't pay, right?
Yeah, right. Well, it's crazy because they got. This was way before I got involved in anything. Before I started working here, they did a system for somebody and they got shafted and they can't. They're not allowed to go back in and take it out, even if they don't pay. That's so crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna stumble.
Yeah. All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna go up and.
You're fine. I'm just waiting for this to turn off.
And then you're gonna set it. Then we're all good. Then we're done. Don't leave. I got. That's it, right? Let me see you press auto. Okay, now what? It doesn't.
So the generator shut off.
Yes.
The inverter's automatically back on, so there was no kick over of power. There's no.
But it's still on manual.
Yep. So
you don't want that.
Auto.
You want auto.
And that's it.
Wow.
Set it and forget it. And now whenever this says it needs it, it'll kick it on. So if there's a high load or if
even if somebody set it to exercise, it'll kick on.
Yeah, it can kick on. It will automatically kick on. So like if we did this and that generator was one you set it at the generator, it would automatically do it, and the solar would just like.
So that's if it gets low, or possibly exercise.
It'll come.
Whatever the program is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, if it gets low, it'll definitely go on.
Yeah, it shouldn't get too low. Like your battery's still good. I mean, you can still kind of tell.
Yeah, how are the batteries? Yeah, go over that with me.
So like this, you're getting 4.5 kilowatt. Well, it was now it's 0.7, 0.6. That's what you're getting at this solar array. Yeah. Which is going to your.
Is that good?
No. But it's because it's cloudy right now. Yeah. But see now it just jumped to 4.5, and that's an hour or whatever. That's enough to still keep your batteries happy. Your batteries are actually like full at 54.4 volts. It's like anything over
48.
Yep, anything over 48. It's usually 51 is full.
Oh, these are hot tips.
Yeah, so they're happy. They're sitting pretty. They're probably equalizing, which this will do it all automatically. So it's working as it should.
And this is what the scene. This is AC, the one there.
Yeah, this is like I believe what your load is, and then
we have no load. Basically.
No, not really. I mean, you got a couple of lights on, but you're only pulling 0.1 kilowatts right now.
And what about the top one?
This one here?
Yeah.
That's your sun.
So we have very little sun.
Yeah. So
if we had a lot of sun, it would be halfway or 3/4.
Yep. It would go up more. And
that's killer.
I don't think these are per day. I think these are like as usage, but it might be per day. So you might have only got that today or whatever.
0.4 kilowatt.
Yeah. And if it does that, you can just click the button or whatever. This ain't gonna do anything.
Okay, that turns the light on. Mm-hmm. And this is for programming.
Yep.
This.
Yep. And I mean, you shouldn't really ever have to touch this unless you get something new in your system. Whether you get a new inverter, new batteries, new generator, then you would change it a little bit. But it's Shane said it while he was here still. Oh. Yeah, he said that. But last time we were here. Yeah, he works in Potsdam now. He started his own business.
Oh, good. Solar.
No, he does like all sorts of stuff.
He's handy, right? He's good. Oh, yeah. Good carpenter, right?
Yeah, he can carpenter, plumber, freaking electrician, solar, everything.
Wow.
He used to be a builder.
Oh.
Frame.
Then a framer, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he can do it all. That's good.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else is just making sure the batteries have water, keeping the corrosion off them, make sure they're clean, just stuff, anything like that. Yeah. Simple.
Okay. All right, we're done.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all ready to go.
Yep.
Okay. Signing out for now. Here, use this right up. The mice started getting it,
Yeah.
And here's a garbage pail right there.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I dribbled a little bit.
Yeah.
There's no good way of getting...
No, I know. I did it. I did pretty good.
I always make a mess no matter what. Every time, never fails. But yeah,
hey, as long as they got water in them, right?
Yep, as long as they're not empty. That'd be bad. Once you can start seeing the metal down in there, then it's time to add some water.
You're hurting them then, right?
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, they would definitely be cooking probably at that point.
So everything's tight here, right?
Yep. I'm gonna spray the terminals again with a little bit more protector.
Cool.
I've kind of wiped it off a little bit on some of them.
not much corrosion, no? Is
No,
it?
they're great still.
They are?
Yeah, they're very nice looking still. Sometimes people don't take care of them at all and they just go right to shit.
How long?
Couple of years. Couple of years. That's all it takes. A lot of people install the system but not change any settings for the batteries, so it'll kill the batteries.
What do you mean change the settings?
Brock, when we put this in, we already programmed it for like these batteries and their amperage and all that stuff. But like other companies, they'll come in, they'll hang all the equipment, hook it up, and they'll just turn it on and walk away kind of deal. Which it'll work for some amount of time, but then it'll go away just like that. They don't last very long because then they don't get taken care of. They should last like 8 to 10 years or so.
Nice.
And they'll last longer than that too.
Do me a favor. Show me a little bit about this control.
So it's for the gen here. Like how I said, we can shut it on and off down here. It's on auto right now, but I shut it on up there. So
You what?
I turned it on up there, so it still thinks it's on auto.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
you can just hit off for generator and it'll go to manual.
Oh, you took it off auto. With
Yeah,
off.
I did. That's why it's not working right now. But I'm gonna put it back.
What do you mean that's why it's not working well?
Because I turned it on up there. The generator is on technically, and this is in auto. So it just once I put that back in auto, this will turn on. You can turn it on and off from this.
How do you put it back in? You put this back in auto here?
The generator itself.
It's on manual?
Right now because I turned on it
Up
on.
there. So when you turn it on up there with the green button, then it's on manual?
Yeah. It's on manual for that. You won't be able to turn it on and off with this.
Oh, okay. So to turn it on and off with this.
So actually I just turned it on. So now it should. Yeah, okay. There you go. So I turned it on and then I did shut it off with this.
Shut what oh.
See, since you were technically running off the generator, the inverter kicked back. The inverter kicked off. But now that, so see, it's on manual now. The status says off, but it's still running because the generator is on.
Cool down?
Yeah, it
Will
might
it
be.
shut off?
Yep, it will shut off. It could be a cool down, but I sent the signal, and it did start to shut down, so it's probably a cool down.
It may cool down. It may cool down for a minute, right? It may have a.
Yeah, and then like your charger, you don't ever have to really touch charger or inverter. But like inverter, if you ever want to turn the power off out here, we go to inverter, and then
Well, where for the batteries?
Nope, for everything. So if I hit off right now, the lights will turn off.
What about? Will it come to your battery though and charge that? No.
Yep, the charger will still be on, just the inverter will be off.
Oh, that's how. Okay, say that one more time. How do I shut the inverter off?
You do inverter, and then you can go to off. Yep.
And that's it?
Yep. Well, it's because the generator's running.
Yeah. Okay, so hit inverter or
Yep.
no?
Yep, you hit inverter, so like. Well, back. There we go. So like from this screen, this is the screen that's always on.
Yeah.
Inverter, and then it would be off, but it's off right now because of the generator. So
Oh, the inverter.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then you'll turn the inverter off. Now, what about this charging?
Those you just leave them because they'll still charge from the array.
Yeah. How do you shut that off? Just so I know that I don't shut it off. How do you shut?
You could go to.
Oh, that would be charger. Then you touch this.
That would be you'd get here for that.
Oh my.
This is the inverter power. So instead of if you didn't want to turn this off, like when you leave,
I think that's the way I did.
you would switch this off because it's labeled the inverter power. You'd switch it off. But
And then
solar you would always leave on.
this you always leave on.
Yep, solar. So that way you always have the battery.
And that's it. This goes off. This goes on.
Yep, these are on right now.
Yeah. This always stays on.
Correct.
This goes off.
Yep.
Or is it better to switch it off from there?
Either one.
Either one.
Yeah. Either one will do the same job. It's just because it all kind of talks to each other, so. Yeah, so I can do it again. Before I leave, I'll make sure that it does turn on and off with that.
Okay.
For the generator. I think it's just because I have it on up there.
Yeah.
Fired up. But
Okay. We'll go over it again.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll get you a break before I leave or whatever.
All right. Thank
It'll
you.
be a few more minutes.